Hey everyone, welcome back. So today I'm just going to kind of do a quick little glimpse at using a oracle deck. If you're not familiar with this, it's kind of, I'm not an expert. It's in the same realm as tarot cards, rune stones, and there's an oracle deck. So I had never had one of these. I always had tarot cards and rune stones. But what I have liked about oracle cards, or at least this deck, is I find tarot and runestones can be so, kind of has this like intense vibe and heaviness to me, maybe because I've always gone to it in times of like great despair and where I really am desperate for answers, and it's told me things I didn't want to hear that were true. Also just the imagery is kind of like, it's from so long ago, and I don't know, it's got this like darker vibe for me. And then I saw this deck, which is just beautiful, in a little shop in Victoria, and I was just drawn to it, and I was looking at a bunch of other decks, but the shopkeeper told me that you should just choose the one you're drawn to. And you can always have more for a different day. Like there's decks, animal oracle card decks, there's goddess oracle card decks, all sorts of stuff. So this one's about working your light. And I'll give you a little show of the cards. So this deck, and by the way, it is by Rebecca Campbell. And the artwork is by Danielle Noel, in case you're looking for the same deck. Apparently, I forget if the art or the whole deck and meaning itself, but someone who made this lives on Vancouver Island, I was told. So I kind of felt that was nice because it just makes me feel closer to the person who made this. So the back of the cards look like this. They're just beautiful, and it comes with a little book. So the book tells you all the meanings of all the cards, which is great. So you don't have to come into this knowing anything. Like, it's really about trusting your intuition and your own inner guidance. So you have your deck, and there's so many beautiful cards. But before I kind of show you all the cards, let's just pull a card for me, and I'll kind of show you how I usually use it. And I honestly, there's more complicated ways to use it, but I usually just grab one card and I just do kind of a quick guidance. You could ask, what will help heal me today, this week, this year? What should I focus on? What should I avoid? Yeah, all sorts of stuff. What will bring me joy? So I usually always ask, what should I focus on? And sometimes I do this week. Since the day is already almost over, I'll ask, what should I focus on this upcoming week? Because tomorrow is Monday. So you're going to want to shuffle the cards. I'm really bad at it. And then you're going to want to break the deck into 3 and pick each piece up again, and then spread the cards out. And you're going to want to pick one random card that just feels like the right one to you. So I'm going to pick this one. And my question is, what should I focus on this week? Ooh. I never got this card before. I'm always excited when I get a new one. Sometimes I've got the same ones before. This one says, deep replenishment, retreat, rest, and be held. Just beautiful. So I'm just going to look up what it's about, and that's kind of what you do. You look up what it's about, and then you just kind of apply it to your own life in your own way, and there's no right or wrong. All right, deep replenishment. So this is an action card. There's different types of cards, but action cards mean it's literally guiding you to take action with something. So deep replenishment, 64. So this is what it says. The most selfless thing you can do is to fill up your own inner well. When we are running around half filled, we subconsciously look to things and people around us to give us the nourishment and nurturing that we so deeply crave. Nothing can grow in barren lands. You are no good to anyone if you're running on empty. The feminine is bountiful, fertile, and rich. Tend to your own well and watch as the amount you have to give multiples if your well isn't full. You will find yourself craving things from the outside world to fill it. This is our body's instinctive way of reaching for the grounding and nurturing that we are not allowing ourselves. What nourishes you? What refuels your body? What is nectar for your soul? What brings you back to life? What is your secret medicine? What makes you feel abundant and fertile, overspilling with life? It may be gardening, arranging flowers, getting a massage, using luxurious essential oils, snuggling up on the couch, hiking, sipping a good coffee at your favorite cafe, attending a women's circle, reading about sacred sites, spontaneous bike rides, walking along the beach, or yin yoga. What nourishes you is your medicine. When you give yourself the medicine that you need to be nourished, you nourish all those around you, for there is more than enough to go around. So do something that deeply replenishes you today. All right, so my ring light kind of just died for a second. Anyways, so I love this card because, last time I did a tarot reading, which was a bit ago now, it was actually after my friend had passed away and I was still trying to keep busy. And I asked the tarot deck kind of what should I do, and I got I think it was the Hermit card, and it just kind of told me to retreat and rest and be away from people and just slow down. And that's what I've been doing, I think, for the past while. I really have been trying to heal and rest and retreat. And then when I got this just now, I was kind of like, it says retreat, rest, and be held. And I was kind of like, man, I'm already doing that. Like, I've been doing that for a while now. But I think what to focus on with this is what nourishes you, what refuels your body, and what is nectar for your soul. And for me, I love creative stuff. And there's other little things in my day that really make me happy. Like, I don't know, I really enjoy just going to a new cafe or walking around my city and finding somewhere new. And, little things like that I have been doing recently, like exploring or taking myself shopping, or, doing a really nice, restful, kind of like self-care routine, lighting some candles, burning some incense or other nice smelly thing, doing some yoga, maybe, getting some really good food, making a really good cup of tea or coffee, and also just, I think, sparking in my interests and delving into it. Like right now I'm filming, a YouTube video, which I've always been interested in doing, and it's just great that I'm trying it, and I'm excited to just learn and whatnot. And recently I also got an opportunity to create a video with some theater friends from my school, and again, just there's always opportunities like that. I think I just need to again, do what's bringing me joy in that moment and not try to push anything. Like right now, making this video is making me very happy. Maybe after, I'll probably make some food. That'll make me happy. Maybe later I'll go sit and watch some shows. Maybe I'll go for a walk. And I think it's just doing what's gonna make me feel good in the moment. So yeah, this is my card. And again, I think you can tell from reading it, it's given me inspiration and it's made me feel very positive about the situation. I'm not stressed about it. And obviously the imagery, it's just so beautiful and inspiring. So that's why I personally love this deck, because it leaves me feeling guided and feeling wise, but in a very positive, uplifting way. Yeah, so I love this deck. If you're interested, you can always purchase a tarot deck. You can purchase rune stones. I find what my friend said about this deck, she's not into any of that, but I did readings for her, and she was just kind of like, wow, you don't need to really know a lot about it to be into it and involved. It's just kind of intuitively based. I even did a reading for my 74-year-old grandpa, and he was super into it, and I was surprised because he's a very, for lack of better terms, a simple man, and but he was very into this deck, so I was so happy. But yeah, I'm just going to share with you some of the other images that are in the deck, just so you can kind of take a glimpse. I'm trying to find my favorite one. Hopefully it'll come up. I'll stop when I get to the favorite. This is my favorite card. Stop there. I have a few left, but I don't want to ruin the whole deck for everyone. But this is a card that I got, and I had asked what will help heal me. And I got this card, Lemuria. I don't know if I'm pronouncing it right, but it's about creating heaven on earth. And I've kept thinking about this idea of creating heaven on earth and, you know, making heaven out of what's already here. Like, you know, not waiting to enjoy life. And I'm pretty sure, you know, depends on what you believe in, but the idea of heaven was probably created by the beauty that already exists around us, you know? So I think this is definitely something that has stuck with me to keep searching for heaven on earth and beauty on earth and joy and what already is available right in front of you. So anyways, I hope you guys enjoyed my little video sharing this oracle deck. If you have any suggestions or ideas about, you know, doing better readings for it, obviously there's more ways to do readings. This is just kind of like, I just do a simple hit. You know, once in a blue moon I'll do a more complicated spread, but right now I'm just pretty happy with a simple hit of guidance. But yeah, if you recommend any other oracle decks you think I should look into, let me know, or your experiences with them. I would love to hear. My cat's really sleepy. Yeah, it's that kind of day. All right, have a good day, guys. Bye.